Happy New Year! Welcome to Indemo's first 2025 video. My name is David. I'm leading the investor community here at Indemo, and today I'm joined by Indemo CEO Sergey.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am greeting you in January of 2025. So we just discussed with David, it is our fourth podcast in the format of Q review. So today we are closing Q4 of 2024 and making a recap or retrospective for the last year we just ended. So David, let's roll into our stats.
Perfect. Let's look into 2024. So on the screen, we can see how in Q1, we started with 600 investors. In Q2, went up to 1,700. In Q3, we hit a milestone, 3,000 investors. And in Q4, we closed the year off with 5,200 investors.
Yeah, David, it's great results. So I'm super glad that Indemo is growing and continue growing. We see steady interest with new registrations from all over Europe, which is a logical step in our recently completed EU or whole EU rollout. So we have passported our services in 29 member states, so all over Europe. And we see also new markets, new member states are starting to perform, and new investors, clients are coming from these new countries. So basically, cool results.
With new investors come new investments. We see how in Q1 we started at 1.6 million, the total invested. Q2 went up to 2 million. Q3 was a pretty big boom, went up 3 million already, up to 5 million. And in Q4, 7.7 million. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so as usual, Q4 was end of the year, so last 3 months, active months in sales, investments, like online businesses as we are. So we were performing well both in October, November, and even in December, despite the quite long holiday season, festive season in Europe with Christmas and New Year. So yeah, I'm super satisfied, and it was great work of the team who ensured such results.
Now we can look at the total repaid. Our first repayment was in Q2. It was, you can see on the screen, 410,000. Then Q3, total repaid went up to 620,000. And in Q4, we hit a milestone of 1 million total repaid. We have to open the bottle that Financial Lithuanians gave us.
Yeah, we did, by the way. So we will speak about the repayments slightly later today, about all the debts which were repaid. But overall, each quarter repayments, and especially repayments in the last quarter we just closed, was showing that the discounted debt product, which we are unique one, which we are started to offer 1.5 years ago, is giving the performance, giving the expected returns, and basically that's it. So investors see the traction of the results.
Yeah, maybe would you like to comment on another statistic?
Yeah, definitely. So besides the stats we just discussed, one of the key stats for us as an investment services provider is asset under management, or AUM, or basically how big is the portfolio we are managing. So we started the year 2024 with 1.2 million euro, and we closed year 2024 with 6.5 million euro large portfolio. So we grow at least 5 times, which is very good result for the newcomer as Indemo was in 2024.
Now we have more experience under our belt.
Yeah, so I suppose with 5,000 investors and clients, David, especially in investor services team, you are present. You definitely have more things to do.
Yeah, definitely. So should we move to repayments?
Yeah,
Q4.
I suppose it's one of the key stats the investors want to see.
So in Q4, we saw how there was a big boost in repayments, total of 3 repayments in Q4. In all of 2024, we had a total of 5 repayments with 3 in the final quarter. These were the debts A62, A27, and A99. Your thoughts on this?
Well, I would say it's good. It's good to make the retrospective that usually end of the year brings organic repayments, because also the debt recoveries, flow procedures, judicial systems in Spain usually also want to close the year. The deals also want to be closed by the different stakeholders, and usually could expect that in the last quarters more debts will be closed rather than in other quarters. So it's a logical reflection of what is on the market we are working.
Yes, and it was these 3 debts that pushed us to 1 million total repaid.
Yeah.
And so now that some debts have been repaid, they're off the platform, we've introduced new debts. So these new debts in 2024 total, we had 27 new debts. In Q4, we had 12 new debts added. These you can see in the blog, that you can download the presentation and look more deeply into these debts.
We have agreed with our cooperation partners, with debt supply partner Tamarindo Vector, that we set the KPI that at least 5 debts should be added, listed on the platform each month. So basically in December they started delivering same amount, so 5 new debts were listed in December. As you told, it was 12 total in Q4, and who are following us now in January, we already listed 5 new debts once again. So basically we'll see new debts and many new debts in 2025 for sure.
That will help diversify the portfolio, as many of the investors have been saying that they want more debts. So
definitely.
Very strange thing when someone is asking for more debt. Let's continue with something very new that happened in 2024. Investor Brunch. This is an event we held in Lithuania, in Vilnius, with our Lithuanian community. Maybe you can touch more upon this.
Yeah, it was something new, especially for us, as we are basically online business, and for us, meeting our clients in person, in live, is a really cool, powerful thing, because we get the feedback, we met these people, speak with them quite openly and frankly. We get the feedback, and it was super powerful, energizing, and motivating event. So David, you were also part of it, which I'm very glad of. So we did it in Vilnius, in Lithuania, especially considering that our Lithuanian community and clientele base is growing. We see big potential in that market. So we decided that the first branch, the first on-site meeting will be held there. So now you will see a couple of stuff and videos or pictures from the event. So I'm glad to share it with you. And about 2025, we will continue this format. We are still deciding, especially now it's planning phase, which countries and which formats and which timing could take place for such events. But definitely Indemo is going from the online also in offline. And we will be glad to meet you folks, dear investors, in real life in this year. So stay tuned for the schedule when we could set the meetings with you.
Yeah, if you want Indemo to come to your country, just drop a comment below and we'll look into it.
Yeah, so please shout out. Without you, we will not be able to decide.
Yeah. So let's continue with the new Investor Academy articles. They were released in 2024, particularly in Q4. There are different articles that discuss Indemo's discounted debt product, the discounted debt recovery process, and a long-awaited mortgage loan article. So speaking of mortgage loans, what are the updates on this?
Just a couple of words about Investor Academy. It was something that was super priority for us to make it in 2024. So I'm super glad we started releasing the articles, and we will continue making this onward. So we have a pipeline of new articles already in production. Thanks to dear customers who made the votes, provided feedback on the last poll about what you would like to expect in Investor Academy articles. So definitely it is taking into account. So many new interesting articles are coming. Definitely mortgage loan investment product, which is very, very long awaited by the community. considering that it will give the regular payments, regular cash flow, similar to the bonds, and indeed it will be something that it's covered almost twice by the real estate, also from Spain, residential real estate. So there is active work in progress. I would say now we are working on the development on the tech side, and also on the legal side, approving and like drafting and approving the notes prospectus with the Central Bank of Latvia. And stay tuned. We're also preparing the heat up series of content, and we will start it very soon. So please follow our socials and our blog and Telegram channel to be in the information loop, to be among the first to know about the product more.
Yeah. So now January is a month of new resolutions. It's also a month of new investments. But in your personal life, what has changed for you?
So I made some changes in my daily routine. So just a couple of them to mention. Is like I dropped the alcohol. I basically are like reworked my meal, like list of meal what I'm eating. I am starting the morning with a cold shower, which was really challenging, but it's really working. I suppose like it's good thing, it's good time to change something. So dear clients, I hope you also started new year with some new year resolutions. You're in your personal life or in your investments. Hopefully you're choosing the good products, better products. And so David, maybe something you changed in your life since January?
New year, I think I decided to finally start reading more on investments, one book a month on investments. Thank you to my colleagues who have offered different good books and let me know good recommendations. Also, I've decided to go to the gym more, take it more seriously, go a bit more often. It's good for, de-stressing and all this. And we'll see. Maybe Q4 2025, I look like Arnold. So we'll see.
Yeah. So please follow our podcast reviews on YouTube. So to see how the David is changing over the quarters of 2025.
Perfect. So any final message to the viewers, to listeners?
Well, guys, we are here with you. So Indemo will continue to be the client-oriented platform. We have a lot of things in our roadmap. The team is already working hard to make everything happen in this year. For us, it is basically the second year of operations. We see the good potential of growth, so we will be working hard to give you the great products, perfect service, and great returns as usual. So besides things which I mentioned, definitely there is much more which you will get from our newsletters and other stuff. And me, David, and other teammates are available to you as usual 24/7. So don't be shy and get to us if you have any question.
Okay, well, not like at 3 a.m, but check out our socials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on a video. Join us on Telegram. There's a big dialogue, big community there where we get to really understand our investor and they get to express themselves. And also in our newsletters, we will start sending polls so you can further tell us what you want to see on Indemo, what you think could be improved, what you think you would like to see for 2025. And so, any closing message?
Your feedback is really matters, so please give us to us and it will be put in action. And thanks for watching the first podcast in 2025 and see you in the next episodes.
Yep.
See you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.